Hello, Brice and Burnett people. Thanks for joining me today. I thought, we've been selling the Sadie wines for quite some time and we don't really always get the chance to have a good chat about them. Why? They are allocated, they fly out the door, and we've got other wines to sell and to talk about. But I think it's crucial that we get to speak and comment on two of the greatest wines in South Africa. Even Sadie needs no introduction. The Sadie family wines are at the apex of our fine wine offering in the country. And crucially, they produce two wines that are really there to represent what the Swartland's all about. These two wines, they're signature wines, the Columella and the Palladius. A red blend and a white blend is Urban's kind of visionary approach to imagine what a perfect wine from Swartland could look like and what it would look like to tell you the story of the landscape. He mentioned that it is probably the largest fine wine district in the world at over 900,000 hectares in size, which is really vast, which means it covers altitude, coastal areas, inland, soil types. It's a varied space where he even goes on to say, you probably never get to know what the whole story of the Swartland is before he dies. So these wines will always be a work in progress and they continue to tell the story. Since 2019, there's been a kind of the third iteration of the shape of these wines with the Columella, which is from the 2024 vintage. In this vintage, we see Syrah still in the lead with 38%. It's a blend with Mourvèdre, then Grenache Noir, a bit of Cinsault, Tinto Barocco and Pinotage. Really smart wine, and the whole idea here is to create something that's unique. There's no other place that will taste like this. I immediately got the sense that you've got a little bit of that kind of Tuscany Brunello-like warmth. You've got a bit of Piedmont menthol / Fynbos elements in it. You've got the kind of Syrah spice of the Northern Rhone, beautiful florals, meatiness from the Mourvèdre. Think of the Bandol region, and finally you have those grippy and really defined tannins that you can get out of Tinto Barocco and Pinotage. Beautifully assembled wine, really right at the apex of what we make in South Africa, and a truly unique offering on the international stage. If we move over to the white. Now, white wines are quite special. I'll do another video on why I think white wines are underrated in the world generally, and I feel there's a trend where white wines are coming up. But anyway, Palladius, probably right at the top of the best white wines we make. It'll definitely be in the top 10, if not in the top 3. It defines the white blend category from a perspective that is unique in the world. Nowhere else in the world do you see people making Chenin Blanc based white blends, and one would argue this is the wine that started it all. Initially it was a few varieties. It actually contained Chardonnay at one stage. It now is 17 different varieties, and it's really quite something special. You have a wine that is trying to showcase the vast and warm, yet cool, yet altitude, yet alluvial soil, yes, granite soils, and a variety of varieties to communicate what the Swartland's all about. So Palladius, I thought this wine was the best from the release. I think that's crucial to pick up on. It is a wine that shows true artistry. There's a lot of craftsmanship in here, a lot of thinking about what we want to present, how to do it, a lot of slow experimentation. A lot of the wine is raised in concrete and cement and ceramics as well. This is crucial. It's then raised and left to settle in old foudre just to give it a bit of protein stabilization. A gorgeous wine, and this wine is sophisticated. It made me think of being on a holiday in an exotic, amazing place where you have a special occasion, maybe a honeymoon, a wedding anniversary, and you just have to drink something that is really dressed up to the nines. And what I found astounding is that we have a wine from Swartland, which is quite a rugged and warm area, and here we have a wine that has got all the finesse of anything built in a haute couture house in Paris. So something really special. It's a unique wine. These wines dance across your imagination in search of perfection. Hope you get some. These are wines that can last 10 to 15 to 20 years. Don't open them too soon and drink them on special occasions. Cheers.